Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Saturday Smell the Coffee Show. I am Yolanda Nell and I will be your host for today. As you can see behind me, we are here at the IJG Trails and we are going to have a lot of fun out in the sun. It's not too hot yet. If you are in Windhoek and you didn't travel anywhere for the Easter weekend, then please come and join us. They are open from sunrise to sunset. It's out in nature. The kids can run around, bring their bikes, bring the dogs, and just enjoy nature. We will be talking to Peter. We will head over to the Wild Coffee shop, and we will also speak to Johannes, the security guard, making sure that you are always safe. We'll be right back. We are joined with Peter here today. Thank you so much for letting us come to your space.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for coming.
What can the guest expect here?
And so we're a trail park, so it's basically an outdoor recreational area. We offer trails, which obviously can be used for cycling, mountain biking mainly, walking your dog, walking your kids, and keeping them busy.
I do that, yes.
We are pet friendly, so obviously dogs are welcome. In fact, they're more welcome than people most times. But so we're basically just an outdoor area where people can just enjoy nature. So it's.
Why is it so important to offer this to guests in a urban setting?
I think it also comes with the times. I think I'm giving away my age now, but our generation grew up, building forts in the bush next to the house. And I think those days things have changed since those days. So. And I think it's just so important to have an area where you can appreciate nature. If you just go back to the whole conservation concept, if you don't appreciate nature, you're not going to look after it. So I think, especially in an urban setting, I think it's really important. And of course, giving kids an outlet where you're not glued to a TV or a computer screen. So so I think, especially with the cycling and the jogging, I think it's a great opportunity for children and kids to get out, and adults. To get out and get fit and enjoy a bit of vitamin D and and like I say, just enjoy nature.
So it is pet friendly and it is child friendly. Can we touch on security? Is it safe for everyone?
That's the $1 million question, or is it? Yes. We try our best. I mean, obviously we can't guarantee it. We do have a small army out here, so we've got security obviously at the gate in this area, but we do have roaming patrols. With an armed anti-poaching unit that actually lives out on the perimeter, so they patrol the whole time. So yes, it is safe, but we always tell people, just be vigilant. I mean, we are living in a time where is it safe? That's a good question. But we do try our best, and we do, so we've put in measures as much as we possibly can.
When I'm here with my kids alone, what can I do to make sure that my kids remain safe?
So the small kids, so obviously this little enclosed area here is pretty safe. There's the worst thing over here is probably a snake or two that we do have. We do try relocate snakes out of this area. We took a puff adder away last week. So we do relocate. We don't kill them. We relocate them to the back of the farm. So within this area, I think the small kids, there's little paths running around. They often play. You'll see there's little forts under all these trees where the kids pack sticks and whatnot. And then of course out in the trails there are snakes and other things that are out there, so obviously education is important for children. So I think basically just educate your children. If you see a snake, don't go pick it up. And if you see a suspicious guy wandering around, maybe just report it directly to the security and all that. But we especially for the younger children, we really do try and create a family environment here, so it's pretty safe.
Can you tell us about Farm Windhoek Adventure Tourism? What is that all about?
Okay, so how the whole thing, so IJG Trails is obviously supported by IJG, which is an investment house or financial service provider. So they've been with us from the beginning, so they've really supported us all the way through, which makes all this infrastructure possible. And then Farm Windhoek Adventure Tourism is the actual business side behind it, so that's the legal entity that actually manages it all. We do offer other products, some tours, specifically in the adventure tourism side. So as far as this goes, Farm Windhoek Adventure Tourism is the business side behind the actual trail network.
Well, it's Easter weekend and it's Saturday and the sun's out and it's nice. What are your opening hours?
So we open every day of the year except Christmas. So we close one day of the year, which is Christmas
Wow.
Day. And we open from sunrise to sunset. So obviously that varies between
Summer and
and winter. We do always post our times on the gate there. But basically sunrise to sunset is, I think it's at the moment it's 6:45 to 6:45 in the evening again. So it's basically open all day. We do have a last entry is normally half an hour before the closing time. So we have a last entry where people can still come in and park their cars and go for a quick walk. But we do want everyone off the property by dark. It's mainly a security measure. Obviously our security also has to go off duty at some stage.
Yes.
And it just, so it's a security protocol. But yeah, sunrise to sunset every day of the year, except Christmas.
Thank you very much. We will go to the coffee shop now and see what the restaurant has to offer.
Wonderful, yeah. The best coffee in town. Well, best coffee in the world, I was told.
Oh,
By a
well
reputable source.
We will be right back and then we will taste some of that best coffee.
Right.
I am joined with Matthew from Coffee-8.
Hi.
Thank you so much for inviting me into your coffee shop.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's here at the IJG Trails.
Yeah.
And when did you open?
2018. We're running about 4 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have a setting for parents to sit down or people to sit down after they cycled or they jogged or they hiked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you quickly tell us what is on your menu?
Basically, we do coffees, smoothies, freezers, milkshakes. We've got whole lots of refreshments available. Yes.
I heard you have the best coffee in town.
I believe so. I think so. Yeah, we do.
I am enjoying the mugs you have. I heard it was handmade.
Yeah,
it's
handmade.
very Namibian.
Very
I
much
love
so.
it.
Yeah.
Can you quickly tell us what is a favorite among the guests here at the coffee shop?
I think it's the cappuccino. Basically, a lot of people have the cappuccino. Yeah. Cappuccino.
And what is your favorite?
I'll definitely go for freezer, the lemon berry blast.
Especially in our Namibian summer
Yes,
heat.
yeah, it's very hot, yeah.
So what do you enjoy being able to work in a coffee shop but still being out and enjoying nature?
I mean, I love nature and just being able to interact with different people with different hobbies, cyclists, runners, people that walk. So it's quite exciting and I love doing what I do.
How did you get into becoming a barista?
Basically, I never actually imagined I would actually be making coffee, now that I know, but then I just felt the passion for doing it once I started, and ever since I just never stopped.
The industry has really grown in Namibia.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up drinking only coffee and now there's so many brands available, instant and filter coffees, and it's amazing to know that if you have a passion for coffee, you can actually make a career out of it.
Yeah, it is. It's as I'm living proof of it, so it is exciting. Exciting, yeah.
Matthew, thank you so much. Thank you for my chai latte. I'm
welcome.
going to sip on it
Okay.
before I hit the trail.
Sure. Cheers.
Thank you.
Welcome.
NMH at 1 brings you news from all corners of Namibia. NMH at 1 aims to reach viewers countrywide who are interested in current affairs in a short and sweet format. This show is broadcasted on NTV, oneup2.com and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: The Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, Namibia Media Holdings, Irongo, and Vindic Express. To share your news or advertise on this platform, contact NMH1 at synergy.com.na. NMH at 1, your lunchtime news companion.
Flex is a health and fitness show that focuses on mind, body, and spirit. Flex aims to reach all audiences that would love to focus on the health of the mind, body, and spirit. The show is broadcasted on NTV, oneup2.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: The Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, Namibia Media Holdings, Sports Rep, Irongo, My Zone, We, and Ewi. Flex focuses on daily fitness where we will be flexing our muscles, wellness interviews where we will be flexing our mind. For editorial and advertising queries, please contact zone@synergy.com.na.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined with Johannes, and Johannes makes sure that everyone is safe here. Can you quickly tell us, how long have you been working here?
Yes, I'm started 2015, 1st of May.
Wow.
Yes, the time I'm started here to work here, maybe I was a week, is no one coming here, maybe only 2, 3. Yeah, but now even I didn't believe, say maybe we receive like the way our, like today, how the customer is coming. I think so. Even First Lady of Namibia also, you know, this place always is coming here. Even yesterday also is coming to visit us. Then I see, say, oh, our place is very safe. Because I have my colleague inside there, assistant the customers. I'm happy always the people to come here to make birthday, and more people from other country. I think so the whole world, they know very well, yeah, IJG Trails is very good.
Why is it so important for you to keep the guests here safe?
Because why I'm happy always, because I like to communicate with people. I like the customer, the way they are coming, how they ask me, how I answer them, because I know myself how can I handle a bad customer also. They came with bad behavior. How can I handle to be my friend? Then every place they are going, they know, say, oh, that guy is very good. Why they know me? Even I'm go to town, I'm go around somewhere, they know, say, Johannes, why they know me very well, because I'm working long time. And my boss also is a good man. Even the wife and the mother also is a good, they don't have a problem. Yeah. Even for us, the staff, we have a problem. We know how can we handle the situation and we solve the problem. It's not always the things to give to the boss. No, that one is not. It's going to affect also the boss, because always you must have knowledge to handle something. Even the customer, you can't report everything the customer is doing. Always you must handle for yourself. If you can't handle that thing, you know, it's a big problem, and then you call the boss to solve that problem. But I know nothing can happen always, but everything I'm handle.
Then lastly, Johannes, why do you enjoy working here?
Yeah, I'm enjoying working here because I love this job, because I like the control and the more committees to know me, and more the people to enjoy with me, and more customers to come to visit only to check me, say, want to see Johannes, then to bring for me something. Yes, my life is going up because I don't have educate, but I schooling a little bit, but I know my life is going up. I can't feel bad, but I feel happy because God is protecting me always here for this place.
Johannes, thank you so much for talking to us, and thank you for keeping us all safe here.
I give thanks to you also. Enjoy the farm.
Thank you very much.
Ohole So Nice is an entertainment show brought to you by the youth for the youth, aimed at having more young people showcase their individual identities. Making a good impression does not come easy. The nerves and the natural way youth interact when it comes to dating, well, this has changed over the years. This is a dating show that allows individuals to participate and be their own true selves. Ohole So Nice focuses on blind date, talk about that, news, flex your style, and more. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com, and on the MyZone Facebook platform. To share your experience or make your product or service part of Ohole So Nice, contact Zone at synergy.com.na. Ohole So Nice, because Sabawelling isn't enough.
Let's take it back a little bit, Kapo. My question for you is, when did you start cycling and what got you into cycling? If you can remember.
Well, I mean, I first started cycling in the 1980s.
1980s. Wow.
A while back. And I started in the 1980s, and then I got into triathlons.
Into triathlon, okay.
And then I continued with triathlons, and then eventually picked up quite a serious knee injury and gave up cycling. And then I started again in 3 years ago. 2020.
2020.
Started again.
And how long were you off for?
Of cycling, probably 15 years.
Wow. That's a long
But
time.
I do a lot of swimming.
Okay.
I've always kept on swimming.
Okay, but all in all, the Hola Gravel and Dirt Sundowner series, how important is that, do you think? How important do you think it is for cyclists?
Look, I think it's a huge opportunity for cyclists to be able to measure themselves in their progress, in their training, and measure against their objectives, because it's a constant course. It never changes. It's the same every time. The only things that can change is the weather.
It's the weather, yeah.
You know, the wind. If the wind is blowing heavily, then your time goes to pieces. Today was a perfect day.
Yeah.
Thankfully, and it was a very good day. There was very little wind.
Gravel and Dirt Sundowner series, joined by Neil, who just did his race and finish. Tell me, how was the race today?
My best one yet. A lot of fun. Less thorns on the road, and I think, less sand as well. So it was a fast one.
Okay, well, time-wise, how do you feel about today compared to the other two that you did already?
Yeah, definitely my best one so far. I think first one was also not as fit as I am now, so really enjoyed it, and really fast one today.
Okay, 5 left. Plans and objectives, time, do you have a time target you want to reach before you finish all 8?
I think if I'm ambitious, maybe see if I can go under 47 minutes by number 6. But I think, still some work to do before I get there.
Today? What does it
Today, just over 48.
Just over 48.
Yeah.
Happy Easter, everyone! This long weekend, there are a couple of things to keep you busy with. Just check all the local opening times. If you want to make a weekend of it, Nan Burn is a cultural and art event that follows the principles of the Burning Man Festival, and this takes place in the Kalahari near Bloemvelde. On Friday at 8 a.m. there's a music and art festival that starts at the Walvis Bay Municipal Parking and that continues until Sunday. And at 2 in Windhoek, visit the Easter Neighborhood Market at the Franco-Namibian Cultural Center with arts and crafts, live performances, street food, wine and bubbly, and live performances. At 7 on Friday, a highlight is Neon Dreams performing live at Mint as part of their Sunshine Tour. On Saturday at 10, Coffee-8 Swakopmund hosts an Easter market with activities for young and old. At the same time, the Rundu Easter Festival takes place with art, entertainment, music, food and drinks at the Cindy Lodge. And also at the same time, the Swakopmund all-day Easter market starts at the Tiger Reef Bar and continues until 8 p.m. Further afield at 11:30, the Zambezi Green Easter Festival kicks off at the Katima Malilo Sports Complex and continues until Sunday. If you haven't seen it yet, Descending into Gloom, a solo exhibition by Alex Bruck, can be viewed at the Namibian Arts Association until the 20th. Rukalu Stories by Lynette Musukubili can be viewed at the Project Room. An Ode to the Masters takes place at the National Art Gallery until the 29th. And finally, Cutting the Flame of Curiosity, a ceramics and collage exhibition by Andrea Hothemke and Anne Lach-Aina Kuhn, is exhibited at the Bell House Atelier and Gallery. If you're traveling, please do so safely, and in the meantime, have lots of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been wonderful presenting Smell the Coffee for you today on this lovely Saturday morning. Please enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend. My kids are running around here on their bikes, and I think today we will spend here at the IJG Trails, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Have a safe weekend. We'll see you back on Monday. Goodbye.